Well, it's summertime here in Australia, and I can't imagine spending it any better way than riding this new GSXR-1000R at the fabulous Grand Prix circuit here at Phillip Island. Amazing place, amazing bike.
Ready, boys?
It's been a while since this baby's been updated, but boy, have Suzuki put in the work to make it as good as it is. Done the morning so far, and it's hard to imagine a liter-size superbike being better than this one. And there's been some great liter bikes around, of course. Suzuki hasn't really said it, but probably the BMW S1000R has been the benchmark here. And I think Suzuki's done the job on the engine to beat the BMW. Probably top end, revs to 14,500. Top end's probably about close, but I think it's got a little bit upper mid-range advantage over the BMW. So the benchmark has now been surpassed, and Suzuki's done it here with variable valve timing, an intake snorkel system that boosts mid-range, DLC-coated finger follower valve train that lets it rev so high, a more over square bore stroke ratio. The motor's killer. Of course, that wouldn't matter much if you didn't have the chassis to harness the power, and here on the GSXR-1000R, that extra R is important. Higher end model and includes the balance-free Showa suspension, which is a significant upgrade, I think, over the standard stuff. The initial turn-in effort seems to be much lighter than the old bike, and I didn't get a chance to ride that new CBR 1000, but I think it's going to come close to that. Great responsiveness. It's only a couple of hard braking zones here at Phillip Island, but Brembo front brakes, this balance-free Showa fork does a great job at keeping the chassis composed. The last session we just went out in, turned the ABS off, and boy, there's a lot of power here with these Brembos. Not quite as abrupt as some of the European spec bikes, but really good power and a lot of modulation ability throughout a good lever stroke. New dashboard too, which nice upgrade over the old one. Very clear shift light, and we're seeing 180 miles an hour going down into turn one, which is pretty damn fast. I'm anxious to test it out this afternoon. We're putting stickier tires on it. Had burned up the street stuff this morning. The last session, getting lots of slides all over the place, which is kind of fun because I kept the traction control in TC3, which is the lower is the least intrusive. And so I could slide the back end and have fun and not worry about high-siding myself to the moon.
The brains behind the Gixxer's traction control is its 6-axis IMU, or inertial measurement unit. It uses a host of sensors to calculate available grip and how best to intervene to keep its rider from losing control. It's a sophisticated safety net. And on the 1000R model tested at Phillip Island, the anti-lock braking system also includes lean sensitivity that can prevent lockups even while cornering. Another nice bit of electronic trickery is the 1000R's quick shifter with auto-blipping downshifts that work perfectly, allowing a rider to forget about the clutch lever after pulling away from a stop. The 1000R also is equipped with a launch control system that holds the engine at 10,000 RPM while the rider concentrates on controlling drive by manipulating the clutch lever. It also works with the traction control system to manipulate the throttle and ignition timing to help achieve quick and consistent launches. I got one crack at it, and I got off the line smoothly. It should be pointed out the bike tested here is the GSXR-1000R, which retails for $17,000 in America. But there's also the standard GSXR-1000 in the pipeline. It starts at $14,599 and goes up to $15,000 for the ABS version.
So far, the early reports are this is one sensational bike, and if you can afford it, it's kind of expensive for a Suzuki, but this is going to be raising the bar on what is available on a Japanese liter bike. Spectacular.
For the full report on the GSXR-1000R, please click on this link that will take you to the review on Motorcycle.com.